Hello guys, welcome back once again to another reading with me, Shuchi. This time it's all about love. This being the Valentine's Day weekend, and I have selected 4 exciting piles for you to choose from: pile A, pile B, pile C, pile D. And this time, as I said, it's all about love. So this is going to hopefully answer your questions in general about love, whether it's romantic love or any other kind of love, love in general, relationships, healing the heart of old wounds, looking for love, seeking new love. I hope that this general reading, even though it will bring some kind of guidance and you can put it in the right context for all those who are guided to pick any of these piles. This time I was really guided to choose 4 different kinds of ethnic Indian jewelry, and I'm using that jewelry here. And I want you to just take a moment, look at all the pieces out here, and instinctively choose the one which attracts you the most. Now I know some of you might never have worn these kind of pieces of jewelry, especially if you're not Indian, or you might find them impractical to wear, but I don't want that to be the consideration right now. Go ahead and choose whichever you find attractive. Take a moment if you want, take a couple of deep breaths and decide which is the one which is really calling out to you right now. I'll explain a little more. This is pile A, which has a beautiful circular big earring. The second one is pile B. This is a forehead jewelry, which is also called mangtika, a gorgeous peacock out there. This third one is a beautiful elegant choker necklace with these beautiful semi-precious stones. And the final pile D is a delicate little hand accessory. This is a wrist accessory and also a finger accessory. Those who are Indians, of course, would know how this is used. So go right ahead and choose which of these beckons you. Again, pile A, beginning with the earring. The first one, this is pile A, pile B, pile C, and pile D. And I'm going to be picking out cards for you under these piles in another moment. Down to the reading. Without waiting any longer, I have pile A over here with me for all those of you who were guided to select this beautiful piece of earring. Okay, so this is for you guys. What is it that Spirit wishes you to know about love in general at this point of time in your life, whether it might be some specific concern or question or doubt or worry or clarification you seek in your mind? I hope that if you've been guided to this reading, you do receive some kind of answer, some kind of sense from this reading for your individual cases and contexts. Okay, so I'm going to be using these 3 different decks, which are the Whispers of Love, the Romance Angels, and the beautiful Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. Those are what I'm going to be using. So let's get down to the reading, guys. Love who you are, it says. You are divine, delightful, deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. And this is a number 8. So for me, the number 8 is always, I think, about showing strength. It's a number of strength. It's also the number of infinity. It's the number of inner strength versus outer aggression. And when I look intuitively at this image, it immediately, I see a storm, I see a ship. It gives me, I don't know, a feeling as if some of you out there might be going through something tough. It might not be really tough externally, but it's certainly feeling tough on the inside. As compared to love, there is some kind of testing going on, testing of spirit, testing of patience, emotional testing. Some kind of choppy or rough waters might be there or might have recently been there. So it's been kind of tiresome, exhausting, but you're holding on. And that's what you've been guided to. You're being guided to love who you are. Make sure not to lose yourself and who you are in the process at each moment, whatever is happening with you guys. Since this is a general reading, no matter what individual cases or context you are going to, make sure not to lose yourself and who you are, your essence. Make sure never to Stop loving yourself, your own self, because it's only from that point that you can, truly allow people who are worthy of your love to flow into your life, or if they're already there, to be able to take your relationship to a higher level of understanding. Let's see what else we have there. Wonderful. See, healing family issues. As I said, I had a sense of choppy water, some kind of burdensome, present or past, recent past. So your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I feel for some of you, there might be, some traumas or some emotional burdens or some weights you're carrying which are not yours to carry. They've been from your childhood. They might be unhealed family patterns. They might have been due to parental wounds. They might be due to ancestral burdens, unhealed ancestral patterns relating to relationships or love you are carrying in some manner. They might be hurts related to parents, ancestors. They might be disrupted or difficult relationships with at least one parent, or with siblings, or something to do with family. Okay, so as now what it means is, when it talks of forgive your parents, it's essentially you need to know that every kind of forgiveness first begins with your own self. So to begin to forgive anyone else in any situation in your own life, you first have to begin by forgiving yourself for whatever you underwent through them, or because of them, or because you attracted those people into your life. You heal those parts of yourself. So it begins with your forgiveness, and this is what this card reaffirms. Love who you are, accept yourself, love yourself unconditionally, go deeper and do the healing work continuously. As long as it takes, stay there. This ship will be anchored. Do not worry, healing will come. And then allow this healing to flow to family issues, to parents, to situations, circumstances in the past that might have hurt you, might have let you down. This could also be about I feel, wounds from the womb, so some kind of wounds from the womb, which you're carrying, unhealed patterns which you've got with yourself since birth. It's time for those to be released now. And there is a sense of divine timing. The divine spirit wishes you to do that. It's pushing you, it's looking upon you, and asking you to heal these relationships. This can also be a time of bringing healing to relationships which you thought were wounded and done with forever. Some of them, if they still hold value and therefore highest good, they might actually come together now. They might actually be healed. So you would know what that means for you and what is worth healing, what is not. So you will be guided, but in any case, healing work is involved. And see, we have a wonderful card of justice out here from this beautiful deck. And okay, now when justice comes, it is a huge confirmation from spirit that things will be done in a fair manner. This is karmic justice. Divine justice is working right on your case right now, as long as your intentions, your vibration, your conscience is clear and pure. Do not hold grudges. Try to do inner work. Try to heal yourself, love who you are. Forgive yourself for any hurts and traumas and pains you might have felt because of others and family, and all the bitterness and the resentment you might have felt inside you because of those hurts. Forgive yourself for feeling those. It's okay. And there's a sense of justice. Justice will be done. If there have been relationships, if there have been letdowns, if there have been spiteful behavior, or unworthy behavior or wrong behavior for you behind your back, or mistreatment or ill treatment or unfair treatment or unjust treatment meted out to you, justice will be done. The divine justice is there. And I do sense there's a sense of some of you might be feeling that you have been dealt with unfairly. Life has been unfair, relationships have been unfair, family patterns have been unfair. You might feel sometimes singled out for so much pain, but all those things will be cleared away in this healing. So don't give up, be there. Justice will be done. Justice will flow in the love aspect. Your healing will happen on all the unhealed aspects of you. Justice will flow. So, but make sure to keep your part, your side of the court uh, clean, your conscious clean, as long as you do take care of that and to work from the highest possible vibration, from the highest values of truth, compassion, self-love and forgiveness for yourself as much as for others, you are good. Everything else will be taken care of, guys. So I hope this made some sense and brought some sense of release and relief. I do feel it would have somehow. To those of you who were guided to this pile, do not worry, all will be taken care of, even though it might appear rough right now. Okay, so now it's time for me to go to pile B, and this is this beautiful piece of jewelry. All those who were guided to choose this head accessory. So this traditional piece of jewelry, Indian piece of jewelry. And now let's see the cards which we have here for people who chose pile B. So this is the first one out here. It says rest and relaxation is essential. We all have fundamental need to take a break. So guys, why do I feel that some of you might have been giving too much time or worrying too much or putting too much effort, maybe even going out of your way endlessly to, you know, either bring in love or seek love or to create love or appease people or please people, or, you know, or all that it involves in some way in relation to love. So it's and too much action maybe, you know. So now is the time to relax. This is water. Some of you might be needing to, you know, actually it might also be about taking long salt baths, going near water bodies, being in the water, whatever way water brings healing to you. But in general, this is about rest, relaxation, meditation, self-care, solitude, and being in nature. And this is not the time of too much action regarding love or relationships. If that's what's been consuming you, this is the time for ease, for being. This time for action, and there's a time for being. This is the time for being, letting go. You've done the work, or if there's more work to do, you will be guided to whatever that work is at the right time in an inspired way. In terms of love, this is not the time. Take a break, because taking the break is the highest action and the highest best action you can do right now for this cause of love and relationships and healing. Let's see what else you have here. Love yourself first. See, that's what I just said, that it seems like you're putting yourself out there and, you know, going out of the way for something to create love or receive love or give love. It says, it affirms this card, it says love yourself first. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So guys, if this is specifically about a romantic relationship, a romantic interest, a love interest, make sure that you're not being, you know, self-destructive to your own cause by doing too much, going out of the way. Make sure to, you know, keep yourself intact, to, you know, behave in a manner which befits you, which is self-respecting, which honors your boundaries. There's only that much work you can do. Beyond that, you know, just need to let go and allow spirit to work, and there is nothing which will come out of too much effort and too much going out of the way at this point of time. Rest and relaxation and meditation and inner work and, you know, your own space. That's why it's being guided to you at this point of time. And self-respect will be absolutely, you know, attractive at this point of time. Whatever this talks about, it'll make you more attractive to whatever, especially if this is a romantic relationship. It can also be in context of other general relationships you might be trying to heal. So make sure you are honoring your boundaries even while trying to, you know, create something, create love or take initiatives for other people or to heal some things. Make sure to honor yourself first at all times and not do things which do not honor your boundaries, you know. This is different from being selfish. It's affirming that you love yourself enough, just as much as you wish to love someone else who you think is worthy. You have this final card here from the tarot deck, and this again for me speaks to me that in some way, yes, see, I will again take it with the rest and relaxation card. It makes me feel as if some of you are feeling, you know, almost a kind of poverty in love. You feel you're feeling let down, you're feeling abandoned, you're feeling neglected, you're feeling alone, or you might have felt so in the recent past, and some of that energy is still continuing, and you might be feeling that you don't have love in your life and you're missing out, and you have this sense of worry and abandonment and that kind of scarcity of love, and that might be the reason out of that desperation or sense of worry and anxiety and feeling alone and abandoned and lacking. There's a sense of lack of love, that sense of, and it's also connected to spiritual lack. So somewhere you're doubting yourself and you're doubting the ability of spirit to bring the love you desire into your life. So this could well be about that. So you are being guided that the answer to all your solutions is not to go out of the way, not to feel this way, to connect to spirit. Spirit has the answers. You've done your work, or you will be guided to more steps. Right now, just be, love yourself. That's the highest action. Spirit is telling you in order to get over this feeling, this deep feeling of lack. So just do not allow yourself to operate from this sense of lack. Be in this mode of self-love and relaxation, and all else will be taken care of from that mode. You never have to go out of your way to please anyone or to get love in your life. If you are having to do that, then that's not the right way in the first place, and things which you will attract will not be of the highest value and worth in the first place to begin with. So know that anything which requires you to dishonor your boundaries or go out of the way or get exhausted or tired or put yourself out too much, it's not often worthy enough. You will be met halfway. So love yourself first, honor your boundaries, your self-respect, and do not operate from this place of lack or feeling I'm abandoned and no one loves me and I have to go out of my way, or I have to make myself small, or anything of that sort. You are worthy enough, and what is worthy enough of you will come to you with the right way of being. When you're being in a mode of self-love, you will automatically attract the energy of attracting those who find that quality attractive and who know you and love you for who you are. So those are the messages. Do not operate from the place of lack. It will be okay. And if you are finding this difficult, connect to spirit, seek spiritual guidance, seek meditation, seek solitude, seek connecting to your inner spirit, which is love, unconditional love, which is ever loving at all times. So guys, this was for those of you who chose pile B, and now I'm moving on to the second last pile here, which is pile C. And this is for those of you who were guided to this beautiful piece of choker necklace. And let's see what advice we have for you guys here. What is it that the Divine Spirit wishes for all those of you who've been guided to pile C to know about love in general? Be authentic. I love that card. Authenticity is one of my favorite words, next to, I think, gratitude. It says, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. Okay, so are some of you, just maybe a little bit, I feel, if not all the way, some of you might be, being tempted to, or might have been indulging in little things which are not truly authentic to who you are, and you know it. I feel you know it, you feel it inside you, and yet, you're kind of struggling because you might be in a kind of a fix or kind of a position of not feeling too sure as if this is right or not, and you might be guided to little inauthentic things because you're not sure if you're kind of feeling worried if you will be able to heal something or attract something right, or create a place of balance and harmony in your life just by being truly boldly authentic. So you might be worrying or feeling unsure, but here was your guidance: be authentic all the time. You never have to compromise on authenticity to create, recreate, bring in any kind of love in your life. Never. That is never the condition of spirit. Being authentic is all you're required to at all times. Let's see what is the matching guidance. Okay, wonderful. This is exciting. It says, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. How wonderful it is for some of you who might have had this specific question on your mind. If you have someone in your life, if you have started to see someone, date someone, some new love interest has just cropped up and you've not spoken, or you've spoken but you are aware of them and they are aware of you, or whatever it is, this new potential. So someone you are thinking about is on your mind. So this is a great go ahead, that it is right, the time is right, but the guidance comes with being authentic. So not being authentic is not going to get you a long way, and even if it does get you to a head start with this person, male or female, it might not really be long lasting or foundationally strong if you're doing it from a place of inauthenticity. You know, the kinds sometimes we're just to attract someone because it's such an exciting time, and in the excitement of love and all, we are guided to, you know, be a way which we are not naturally, and go overboard and do wild things and be, you know, just out of excitement and show off or brag or try to, you know, pretend who we are not. That's not going to last long. Authenticity is always what is, you know, at the top of the things in anything, especially in love. So make sure you are authentic, and your authenticity is what will carry this forward. It will be the most precious thing. It will be the top cherry on the cake. So make sure even when you're expressing your love, which you're being guided to, you are doing that, being authentic and doing only what is truly always a part of you. So doing something which comes from truly you. And you have this Knight of Swords here. So this is like, I feel you might be, you know, there's some love happening fast in your life, or a love interest or something, maybe an affair, or maybe even just a fling. I don't know, whatever it means for you. It might be, you know, coming fast your way, rushing into your life like that and catching you unaware. That might be happening with the Knight of Swords here, love coming in, and before you know it, you're having a relationship. But just be a little cautious, because with the Knight of Swords, sometimes it can be, you know, over before you know it, and not really be foundationally as grounded as you would like to have. If you're looking for a committed relationship, if this is something about something which is, you know, in a committed sort of way, this might also, you know, it could be a person who is not too grounded, but, you know, rushing into love, coming into your life. And this could also be, if it's a person, this could also be someone who is, you know, a little I feel, you know, they could be a little blunt with words, not overtly emotional, a little blunt with words, a little airy, and you know, not truly deeply into the relationship. So that could be possible. But again, we have any number of possibilities, because this is again not a individual reading. But whatever it is, be authentic. If there is someone, if this is something which is meant to be, whatever is meant to be for whatever amount of time, or maybe permanent, we don't know. But if it's meant to be for long or not for long, it is meant to bring some lessons into your life, because it's coming up strongly. It's meant to bring you lessons. You're meant to learn from this person, probably from each other. It's part of your soul growth, part of your life lesson. So whatever it comes up, don't worry about the future. Just be authentic, be in the moment, do the actions that you're guided to do, and spontaneously from your heart, which you feel you're guided to and you would love to do those actions. Be that thing, be that person, and allow whatever happens to take it, you know, one step at a time. So that's your guidance, guys, and you never know where this could lead you. So looks like new love coming into your life, or maybe if it's someone with the rekindling of an old relationship, rekindling of the same relationship in a better, more joyful, more exciting manner, you know. So that kind of thing. Maybe even taking a journey, maybe even, you know, taking a journey somewhere together. That could also be it. So that's what I'm getting right now. Don't be shy, don't be too, you know, don't hide behind corners. If you want to express your love, go out there. At the same time, don't go overboard, be authentic. So guys, I hope that makes some sense for all of you who were guided to pile C. And now finally, I have my very last pile out here for this Valentine's general love reading. This is pile D for all those who were attracted to it and chose this. This is a beautiful piece of jewelry, hand jewelry, and that's how it's worn, like this. That's how we wear it. So that's how it's really pretty, I think. So, well, for those of you who chose this, well done. And okay, let's see what we have for you guys out here. What is it that Spirit wishes you to know about love in general? Be supportive. I like this. Make a genuine effort to show that you care. And so it makes me feel that there is someone really close in your life, or someone who's really dependent on you, emotionally dependent, or you're really close. This could be a married partner or relationship which you're already part of, and they might be needing your support right now. This might be a truly deep foundationally strong relationship, or right now there's a chance to make it even more foundationally strong. It's possible that somebody might be in your life, somebody close, or a husband or a partner, a companion, or someone is even in a platonic relationship, in a family, someone is maybe in need of your support, expression of support, your presence, your holding space for them. So this is what will allow that true presence of love in your life, by being present to support those who need need your deepest support and presence at this point of time. Be with them, hold space for them, let them know you're there. Somebody might be going through a difficult time, emotionally down or disruptive, or not feeling too good, going through a hard phase. Be there, because that's what love is. You are there for someone, even if it's a difficult time for them, they're not being easy to deal with. Just be supportive, hold on. And it appears that even you might be feeling tested, maybe because it's being difficult for you, but this is a reaffirmation that be there. You are being, soul is guiding you to be supportive for them, and that will be for your highest good and for highest good of them and all involved. Let's see what the other cards are. Wonderful. See, I love each time how the cards, reaffirm and add to the guidance of the previous card. This one says reconciliation. Again, there are two people here. As I said, this appears like there's already someone in your life, and this again shows two people. See, two people here, like partners, and the same image mirrored here in a totally different card. It says someone from your past is returning to your life. So now this is about reconciliation. So again, it might be an existing relationship, reconciliation being there, even if it's being difficult. And this might take your relationship to a higher, deeper, more beautiful, more stronger level, with deeper depths of awareness and understanding for each other and for your own self. And it could also be about someone who you've truly loved, or who truly loves you, and there has been a separation, or there's been some kind of tiff to now come back together. Or if you've not been talking, if it's just been some small dispute, or if it's been a big break off or a big kind of whatever separation, it's highly possible that you're there for them, supportive right now, whatever they're going through, and there is a reconciliation. And this is assuming that this is some kind of true, deep, meaningful relationship, and not a frivolous one. So, and you truly are meant to be in each other's life in a higher way, and that's the kind. Assuming there is some kind of reconciliation which could be happening, or if you have been wanting a reconciliation of some sort, even within the family, or with a love interest or a partner or something, and you've not been sure, now I think this is the biggest confirmation for you to be open to that from your energy, to be open and to allow that to happen, because that is in the air, that is possible. So from your side, to be open in your energy and to work in a way which supports the happening of this, right? Because there's a sunrise happening. See, amidst the clouds, the sunrise. So sun is going to be shining after some darkness or separation, or whatever this might be in an individual case. And now I have the final card here, which is again a wonderful card, and again wonderfully, powerfully, strongly reaffirms the message of these two cards. This is the Four of Wands. It's about solid foundations. So it's possible that whether it's a reconciliation or not, or whether it's uplifting of the same relationship to a higher level, whatever this is true, it's a high possibility it's taking the relationship to a new level, maybe a marriage or a celebration, or moving in together, or buying a new home together, or working together, some kind of setting solid foundations together with other people, with a partner, with a loved one together. This is a foundation, solid foundation, which gives you security, which gives you warmth, which gives you a sense of stability, not a frivolous foundation. And there's celebration in the air. Look at this. So I think this is a wonderful pile for all those who've chosen it. Great news, bells of joy. Just if you've been having trouble, just know that the clouds will be moving away. Sunlight will be pouring in from your side. Keep your energy open to love and kindness, and be supportive of whoever this is about. You would know that someone needs your support. Don't be judgmental, don't be vindictive, don't be too harsh at this point of time, because your support, your presence is needed. It'll totally be appreciated. It'll be well worth the effort, and you're on to solid development, solid new beginnings together, whether it's marriage or maybe an engagement sometimes, or as I said, buying a new home, or some solid something together which is love based, which will bring greater sense of security. It'll give you happiness, so this kind of thing. So this is what you need to know about love in general at this time in your life, whether this is within the family, or this is existing relationships, or a reconciliation. But that's your reading. So I hope this did make sense to some of you, and in your context, please feel free to use it as it makes sense for you in your particular case, and then it will resonate more. So well, these were all the 4 piles, guys. I hope that they all brought you some clarity, some guidance about whatever doubts you had, whatever questions you had about love in general at this point of time in your life. And with that, it's time to say bye. I hope you guys celebrate love throughout the year in your life, and not just on Valentine's Day. Take care, be loving, and be open to receiving lots of love in your life. I'll see you again in another reading. Take care. Bye bye.